It's been over a year since the last GTA 6 trailer came out, so let's continue coping by going over even more features that GTA 6 needs to have. And remember, these are hypothetical ideas, which means we can ignore the fact that there could be glitches or any other kind of issues, because you guys brought that up a lot in the comments last time. Number one, well, to start the video off properly, we're going to go through a speedrun round. So I'm going to go over features that are really self-explanatory. First up, right, next. Seriously? Why did 77 people upvote this? Next up, shoplifting from other stores. So when I mean other stores, I mean like clothes stores, like being able to take clothes and sell them off. Third, going back to Los Santos. Now, I know this is a bit boring, but going back to Los Santos and seeing like a whole upgraded version would be really cool, considering the entire game's gonna look so different. So being able to see Los Santos in the new style of whatever GTA 6 is gonna look like would be really cool. And finally, having meaningful choices in the story. So having choices that would affect the ending. Like in Red Dead, how you can make choices during main missions. I don't think in Red Dead they have too much of a change to the story, but at least you have the choice. I mean, in GTA 5, the only choices we had were to kill Michael or Trevor, or option C, obviously. Okay, onto our main list. First up, we've got music outside of your car. Now, this idea came from Watch Dogs 2, which I've recently been getting into, and a really cool feature they have is the fact that you can play music on your phone, and you know, Marcus can put in his headphones and listen to them while he walks around. Now, what really confused me is that there are already headphones in GTA, but they're completely cosmetic, and for some reason you can't buy any. There's a section for earphones, but they're not selling any. So it would be nice if they could, you know, put some of these up for sale and give them a function, like listen to the radio from your phone. Number two, making boots or trunks for all my Americans, making them useful. So making it so we can put stuff in our trunk and carry it around with us. Now, we know from the GTA 6 document, don't worry, I'm going to make a video on that soon. We know from the GTA 6 document that we're going to be able to hold a limited amount of guns. So it would be a good idea if we could use our car to hold the rest of our guns, just like our horses in Red Dead hold all of our other weapons. And we could take this even further. We could use the boots on our cars to carry equipment and extra loot. Number three, hard mode. Now, this is obviously just going to be for story mode, because it would change a lot of things based off like how the NPCs react. So a couple of ideas that I came up with were how intensely the police chase you, you know, how long it takes until they give up looking for you. Also, how many police show up when you do a crime and how quickly they show up. Another idea is how good the NPCs are. So like how accurate they are, how much damage they do, how much health they have, how much armor they have. Another idea could be running out of fuel, you know, like just, it's all about these small inconveniences that the player could have just to make the game that little bit more difficult. Number four, crafting. Now, this idea comes from The Last of Us, which, if you don't know, is literally my favorite game ever. Now, the crafting mechanics would be for basic things like bombs and stuff. So instead of just using normal grenades, you can make like a smoke bomb out of something. I don't know how you make smoke bombs, obviously, but you can craft stuff like stronger ammo, kind of similar to the ones that you could find in the bunker in GTA 5 right now. So with this feature, you could also have another feature like getting materials from the floor, like scavenging in loot boxes or something, you know, so you can get the material to craft. And finally, our last idea, throwables. Now, this is another idea from The Last of Us, where we use bricks and glass bottles to distract enemies during stealth, because we know, obviously, hopefully, the stealth is going to be completely revamped, because in GTA 5 it's a complete joke. So hopefully it's going to be more in depth, more difficult. So adding throwables will add an extra factor of strategy to the game. Well, I hope you found this useful. I hope you enjoyed this. If you did, make sure you subscribe, because we're super close to 800 subs. So let's see if we can hit that by the end of, I was going to say end of the year, but getting 5 subscribers is pretty easy. So with that out of the way, I will see you in the next one.